Ralph Chelly was a major in the United States Army Air Forces and a recipient of the Medal of Honor. He served as the commanding officer of the 405th Bombardment Squadron Medium in the 5th Air Force's 38th Bombardment Group, based at Durand Airfield, Port Moresby, New Guinea. Born in San Francisco to Robert Alfred Chelly and Julia Chelly Eni Martinelli, San Francisco, March 27, 1893, Piediluco, February 9, 1993, he attended Lehigh University as member of the class of 1941. In February 1940, during his junior year, he left Lehigh to enlist in the USAF as an aviation cadet. He undertook primary flying training at Tulsa, Oklahoma, basic flight training at Randolph Field, Texas, and multi-engine advanced training at Kelly Field, Texas. After commissioning as a second lieutenant in November, Chelly was assigned as a B-17 Flying Fortress co-pilot in the 21st Reconnaissance Squadron, operating from Miami, Florida, under the 3rd Bombardment Wing of General Headquarters Air Force. After attending the Chemical Warfare School at Edgewood Arsenal, Maryland, he rejoined the 21st RS at MacDill Field, Florida, where it had been attached to the 29th Bomb Group. When the United States entered World War II, Chelly was promoted to first lieutenant in February 1942 and flew anti-submarine patrols in the Caribbean Sea as a B-17 pilot with the 43rd Bomb Squadron. 29th Berg. Chelly advanced to captain in June 1942 and was transferred to the 38th Bomb Group at Barksdale Field, Louisiana, where he was assigned as operations officer of the 405th Bomb Squadron Green Dragons. In August, Chelly led a flight of B-25s from Hamilton Field, California, to Australia in the first air movement of B-25s to the Southwest Pacific War Zone. 2 months later, the 38th moved forward to Port Moresby, where Chelly was assigned command of the 405th BS after the death of its previous commander on January 5, 1943. He was promoted to major in March. On March 3, 1943, during the Battle of the Bismarck Sea, Chelly led the 405th Bomb Squadron in the first daylight masthead low-level attack against a Japanese shipping convoy, one of the first skip bombing raids. In all, he flew 39 combat missions and earned the Distinguished Flying Cross and the Air Medal. In August 1943, the 5th Air Force was supporting the Allies' strategic plan of advance toward the Philippines along the north coast of New Guinea. Its next stage, scheduled for early September, was the seizure of the Japanese base at Lae. The immediate goal of the 5th Air Force was the neutralization of Japanese air power concentrated at Wewak, some 300 miles west of Lae. Wewak and its satellite fields at But, Borum, and Dagwa, based more than 100 bombers and about 90 fighters. The 500-mile flight to Wewak was the deepest penetration into Japanese-held territory yet made by medium bombers. On the night of August 16, 50 heavy bombers attacked the fields, followed on the morning of the 17th by 32 B-25s, escorted by 80 P-38 Lightnings. Both attacks encountered intense anti-aircraft fire but little fighter opposition. Another attack on the airfields was dispatched on the morning of August 18 to strafe and drop the fields from low altitude. The 3rd Attack Group 3 was assigned to attack Wewak and Borum fields, while the 38th Berg was sent further west to attack Dagwa and But airdromes. Each bomber was loaded with 12 3-bomb clusters of 23-pound parafrag bombs, which the 405th BS would drop on Dagwa and the 71st BS on But. 4 Chelly was assigned to lead the 38th Berg, 30 B-25 Mitchells including standbys. Bad weather en route separated the force from its P-38 cover escort, and mechanical problems reduced each squadron by 1 Mitchell, leaving his 405th and the following 71st squadrons to attack with 28 B-25s. His assigned aircraft that day was B-25 D-1 SN 41 to 30,117, a bomber field modified into a strafer by enclosure of its plexiglass nose to mounting of 4 forward-firing machine guns, and a pair of fuselage side blister packs mounting guns that also fired forward.